Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. And don't forget to become a channel member. Click on that join button. There's 3 tiers, all kinds of perks. And guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Pinterest, and especially over on ZacJacDan.com for all the photos you want of these videos. What's up you guys, this is ZacJacDan back with another Every Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys video. This time we're talking about every 2023 Build-A-Figure, or Collect to Build, whatever Todd called it. And how about let's do a top 10 as well of all the 2023. So who was the best / who was the worst? So our first Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure of the year was Puff Adder from the Serpent Society. What a great wave of figures we haven't ever seen. Molecule Man, Orb, got the Wonder Man there, Lane Belova. Yeah, here's our Puff Adder Build-A-Figure, Serpent Society. It's a very basic build, but it's definitely one we needed. There's a full wave of all the figures and package with plastic-free packaging. Had an Extremis Iron Man and a Ultimate Captain America, along with a Baron Von Strucker that we've seen before in the past. There's that full wave for Puff Adder. Next we had Chad. Chad was a very disappointing wave just because of the paint scheme, and I'll show you that in a second here. As you can see here, this BAF was very, very green. No paint anywhere, fingernails, anything. Got his little buddy here, Riri I think his name is, that comes with him. So that was actually cool they put that in there. He's got the belt around the waist. Collect 6 figures to build him. There were 7 in the wave, so you didn't have to buy the Cyclops if you didn't want to build him. Here's the reason that I did not like this figure. Notice in the animation here you have yellow on the mouth, on the ears, on the wings everywhere, on the toenails. This was a rendering that we had that would have been perfect if they actually had done this yellow to him. So that's the yellow look to him we could have actually gotten. But instead we got the all green. So that was what the disappointment was for me, because this is not the Chad I know, or Chode. That is. So I would have loved to have seen this, you know, face more pronounced too, gills more pronounced on him. Here it is. Here's our wave. Nice wave. We got a few good figures in there. Corsair for the first time, so 2 of the Starjammers at one time here. A new Emma and Cyclops here from Astonishing. You got Fang, Kid Omega, Chamber for the first time, and Monet. Again, plastic-free packaging. But there's that full wave, and not a bad wave. Just the Chad was disappointing. Here we go with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumanium wave. With the Cassie Lang Stature Build-A-Figure. Again, plastic pre-packaging. You can see all the figures in the wave right here. 7 figures. 4 of them are comic, 3 of them are based on the movie, plus the 4th one, which is the Build-A-Figure. Cassie Lang, and you see Cassie has her mask on in this shot. You see her size comparison with the 6-inch figures. Got her sneakers on. And they also have another head sculpt in there of her mask free. So very cool, you got the 2 options for her. Next wave is the Cosmo Build-A-Figure wave. This was an all MCU wave for the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Small Build-A-Figure with the Cosmo. Again, plastic-free packaging with your Adam Warlock, Rocket Raccoon, Drax, Kraglin, Nebula, and Mantis, also Star-Lord. There is your Cosmo Build-A-Figure with the helmet on. So kind of disappointing, got a small Build-A-Figure this time, but I actually like Cosmo, so I'm not going to give it any kind of negativity this time. Next is our Totally Awesome Hulk, Amadeus Cho, from the Marvel's movie, so 3 MCU figures, the rest comics. I hate when they do that, but oh well. So there's your Totally Awesome Hulk with the great hair. There's your full wave, Karnak for the first time. All plastic free. And I hate that the Marvel's disappointed in the theater. But you got your Marvel Boy, your Heroes Return, Iron Man, and your Commander Rogers with his invisible shield. But yeah, Karnak from the Inhumans. Next we have the Mindless one, which is the Marvel Knights Build-A-Figure wave. This is like an army Build-A-Figure. So kind of sad that they didn't make an army builder wave. You got the effect piece out of the eyes that you can put in there. The Iron Man Mindless. One. You got Blade, Luke Cage, Hand, Bearded Daredevil there, Lady Bullseye, which we've been teased for years, and Clea. So great wave, Marvel Knights. Finally, plastic-free packaging again. Sorry, finally, plastic packaging again. Next we have the Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure, Steve Rogers. And this is actually kind of how I wanted it last time, was with Steve's head in there, so that's a perk. But you can do the regular shot too. This is a Disney Plus wave. All Disney Plus characters. There is your Steve Rogers Hydra Stomper, holding the helmet. Compared to the original Hydra Stomper. Now I'll show you another comparison here in a second that shows the actual sizes. There's that full wave. Agatha for the first time, Kingpin for the first time. We got a Goliath figure there, which you haven't seen that What If show yet. You had your figures from the Secret Invasion. Yelena Belova as well from Hawkeye. And your Warrior Gamora, which you hadn't seen that What If show either. Size of those packages, plastic free again. But yeah, there's your actual size comparison. And then one that should be coming in 2024, but some people like Dan who have actually already got it, so this is not going to count for this year, is the Void, which is the alter ego of Sentry. What a great figure. Got a lot of translucent to it. Beautiful purple. All kinds of arms on it. Love this figure. But again, 2024. Some great figures in the wave we've never seen, like Justice, Nemarita, Crystar, Warrior Woman. Alright, so there's our 2023 Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures that we get to choose from. There were 7 this year. 3 of them were MCU/Disney Plus, 4 of them were comic based. So we'll see where they stand on my top 10 when I compare it to McFarlane Toys and the Build-A-Figures that they did. What do you guys think? There's all the boxes. Again, there was a wave that was finally back to plastic with the Marvel Knights wave. The rest of them were plastic-free packaging for 2023. What a disappointing year for that. But not bad figures this year. Alright, jumping into DC Multiverse. This one is going to be kind of an iffy too, because this is the gold label black and white version of the Solomon Grundy from the Arkham game. So this one is going to be a honorable mention as well, probably. You had the Batman, the Roz, the Penguin, and the Catwoman to build him. They were black and white versions with some blue accents. Walmart exclusive gold label. They are in package. See the gold label there. So they technically were 2022 probably with the other Grundy, but I think it actually came out in 2023. It wasn't on last year's list, so here it is. Next you have your Beast Boy wave, Teen Titans. I'll talk later about why he's not as high on my list as he should be, because he is an awesome looking figure, but we'll talk about it in a minute. There you see the Nightwing, Arsenal, Raven, and Donna Troy figures in this wave. Big old beastly looking Beast Boy. I'm not sure, why he can morph into this if he's a Beast Boy. He's supposed to morph into an animal. That's why it didn't go as high on my list. And maybe I missed something in the comics where he actually did this, but normally he would morph into an animal, not into a Hulk. Next they teased the Bane Build-A-Figure for the Christopher Nolan wave of Batman figures here. This one is not as high on my list because of the size. I think he could have been a regular release instead of a Build-A-Figure. But we get that all the time, so. But you got your Batman, your Scarecrow, your Joker, and your Two-Face. Along with the Bane Build-A-Figure himself. Great looking figures. Todd's killing it this year. There's your Bane. Looks really good. Dark Knight Trilogy. But again, check out the size. He's the same size as everybody else. They also did another version of this where everybody was Jokerized, and the Build-A-Figure himself was Jokerized too. So there's your Jokerized Bane Build-A-Figure. Has no relevance to the movie at all, but pretty cool. There's all those gold label packages, Target exclusives. You got your Target exclusive Cyborg Build-A-Figure. This wave took forever to get because they didn't release them all at the same time. There is your Cyborg figure. And he's a big figure. So that doesn't make a lot of sense for me either with Cyborg. Why is he so big? That's massive. And it's, he's got a human head, so why is his head so big? I don't get it. But each one of these figures was released at a completely different time throughout the year. The Aquaman, Flash, Flashpoint Wonder Woman, and the Superman. Project Superman, that is. They're all gold label. And we have Batman and Robin movie with a Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So very cool, nice likenesses. Arnold's looking really good, everybody's looking good. Poison Ivy, Batgirl, Robin, and Batman. There is your Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure. Roundabout video of him. Got his gun with the ice effect coming out of it. Figure stand. And effect pieces that can actually go on the figures. That's awesome. So there's all 4 of those figures. And then we had another Target day with a Target exclusive gold label series here. Of course, these aren't gold label, forgive me for saying that. But you had your animated series, which are 6-inch rather than 7-inch figures, to build the Condiment King. So Batman animated series, Target exclusive, build that Condiment King with 4 characters in order to build him. So very interesting, 6-inch like I said. For this Batman animated series stuff he's doing. But there's your Condiment King, build a figure with the mustard and the ketchup. Backpack there, very cool. There's all the figures, and there was a platinum version of Scarecrow as well. Different color. So there's all of our 2023 Collect to Build DC figures. To choose from for the top 10 compared to Marvel Legends. So 7 of these to choose from as well. There's all of the packages there. 2023. Of course, Todd stuck with the plastic packaging. He didn't, fall into the world today of we need to save the world. Thank you, Todd, for that. So here's our honorable mentions with Cassie Lang. She was okay. I do like the extra head sculpt she had. Solomon Grundy, because he was on the list last year technically. He wouldn't make it again this year because of his size as well. I think he should have been a bigger Build-A-Figure than he was, but a really cool sculpt. Hydra Stomper was okay. Not sure why we would have needed it. I do like the Steve Rogers head on it. The Jokerized Bane, not going to make it just because it's kind of weird. And then Void because it's actually a 2024 Build-A-Figure. So let's get into our top 10. Alright, so let's start off with number 10. Number 10 goes to DC Multiverse with Bane. Pretty cool, like I said though, he wasn't that big of a figure, so it's cool, but not great. Number 9, same thing. Bigger Build-A-Figure, Mr. Freeze, great job. McFarlane going back and getting these Batman movies like this. I love that, but not quite up there for me either. But a pretty cool figure for the year. Number 8, something we've never seen, Condiment King. I know it's 6-inch scale, but so are Marvel Legends, so he was added to the list. A very cool figure. Number 7, Chad. Chad should have been way higher on my list, but his paint was just awful, and it just did not do the Starjammers credit for what they actually gave us here. So he should have been way up there on my list, but he was not. Number 6, Beast Boy. Again, I talked about the fact that I'm not sure why he's hulked out. Maybe I missed something in the comics, but this is just not my Beast Boy. But very cool figure. Number 5, Cyborg. Same thing with size. I'm not sure why he is such a big figure. Because he is still a human under there and his head is massive. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but very cool figure as well. Took forever to build. Number 4, Puff Adder, very cool Marvel Legends, something we did not have, something added to our Serpent Society, and we need even more Serpent Society, so bring it on. But yeah, great figure, kind of flat paint, but really cool. Number 3, Cosmo. Cosmo is a great figure. He could have gone either way with comic or movie, so I definitely liked him. Did not need him to be that small, but a great figure for a wave that was Number 2, Totally Awesome Hulk, Amadeus Chow. Been wanting him for years. A little late in the game for me, but he finally made it. And number 1, the Mindless One, which will probably be one of the most expensive Build-A-Figures of all time, just because he's an army builder. So yeah, that was going to be a tough one to get, and he is definitely my number 1, and I cannot wait to get him in my collection. Let me guys know what you think about this top 10 list. If you're right on with me on what I think about the top 10, or if you were way off, put it in the comments there, let me know. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so wherever new videos that I have, subscribe to the channel if you already, hit that thumbs up. And guys, don't forget to join as well become a channel member. I'll talk to you guys later. And guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Pinterest, and especially over on ZacJacDan.com for all the photos you want of these videos.